We all have loud thoughts, so many of them. The anxious ones, the sad ones, the angry ones, the ones that keep us stuck, small, and playing it safe. And then there are quieter ones, underneath it all. The one that nudges you, the one that knows. I'm Christina, a clairaudient angel messenger and angel Reiki master teacher. I hear the angels speaking to me in my own voice, and I'm here to help you do the inner work to hear yours. This is Awakening to Your Soul Self. Grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's cross the bridge together. Please note, I am not a licensed therapist, counselor, or medical professional. Everything shared on this show comes from personal experience and spiritual guidance. If anything resonates deeply and you feel you need additional support, please reach out to a qualified professional. Hello, lovely souls. Welcome back to the Awakening to Your Soul Self podcast. I'm your host, Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Today, I'm recording this on Mother's Day. Usually Sundays are my rest day, but I really felt the energy of mothers, grandmotherly energies, and specifically Archangel Chamuel, which I will get into in a moment. So I just want to start by acknowledging a happy Mother's Day to any mothers out there, past, present, or future. I just want to start by acknowledging that this day holds so many different emotions for so many different people. For some of you, today is joyful and happy. For others, it might feel a little tender or complicated or even heavy with grief. Maybe your mom is here on earth and the relationship that you have with her, you're still working through. Or maybe she's passed on and you're missing her today in honor of Mother's Day. Maybe you're a mom yourself and you're navigating your role as a mom. Maybe you've experienced loss when it comes to motherhood. And if you do, I'm sending you oneness, high vibrational energy to you and all of the mothers out there. Whatever is coming up for you today, I hope you receive some healing messages through this episode. You don't have to come in with a happy attitude. I hope you see the positive, loving messages that come through your mother's energy, through Archangel Chamuel, because this episode I'm really hoping is healing for you. So this episode, I really want to talk about healing your heart connections and healing our mother connections, or strengthening our mother connections. With the help of Archangel Chamuel, this episode is hopefully healing your heart a little bit and healing your heart connections. There's no video for this episode. I really wanted to try to channel as much as I could while recording, so I'm just going to let it record and see what comes through. Today we're going to talk about Archangel Chamuel and introduce them if you don't know who they are and why he's the perfect energy for this podcast episode. I'm going to talk about oneness, as I talked about in other episodes, but it's a great reminder for any new listeners, and why our connection matters with our loved ones and our angels. And then we're going to explore different kinds of mother connections that we might need help healing energy right now. And I'll be sharing a channeled message through Archangel Chamuel specifically for you and the mother relationships that you're carrying. Archangel Chamuel for me is the angel of relationships, and I don't mean just romantic ones. I'm talking about every kind of relationship, past, present, future. Whether the relationship is with your mother, whether the relationship you have as a mother. Relationships can be complicated, or even a relationship with someone, a motherly energy that has crossed to heaven. That relationship is not over. It's still growing. You just are learning a new language with them. And I hope that you really get some healing after this. That's Mother's Day for me, is joyful because I get to highlight my mom and my mother friends. But I know on the flip side, Mother's Day can be hard for some. So Archangel Chamuel is going to help us navigate all of our feelings with our mothers. They help us receive love in all of our relationships. We're just going to highlight mothers because this is going to air after Mother's Day. They help us heal wounds that might be tough wounds to kind of heal, or deep wounds. It could be even older wounds. They help us bring new connections and restore others that we thought were kind of lost. So Archangel Chamuel's energy is about finding love at the root of everything. Even the relationships that are complicated and difficult, even the ones that might feel broken. So when I work with Archangel Chamuel, I really feel them in the heart chakra, because they work with relationships and love, not just romantic ones, platonic ones, family relationships, friend relationships. And they are very patient, soft, and very gentle. Archangel Chamuel does not rush any healing. Archangel understands the complex energy and complex wounds and how every relationship is different. And they're always willing to help you work on any type of relationship. And they're just meeting you where you're at. So if you need time, if you need a little nudge to talk to the person, Archangel Chamuel is good to speak to them. Archangel Chamuel wants us to kind of reintroduce oneness. And oneness is kind of the foundation of everything. It is God's energy, the highest vibration there is, highest frequency there is. And overall, it's love. And it's really important to understand what oneness is. Other people call it different things. I just call it oneness. It's the way we connect with our loved ones on the other side, and our angels and our spirit team. And for me, oneness feels warm and expansive, calm. And whenever I'm in oneness, I just feel like everything's okay, everything's going to work out. And I just feel love. And I think love is one of those highest vibrations there is as well, because God, universe, source is love, which is why oneness is love, and joy, and peace, and ease. I like to think about oneness as, when you're flipping through radio stations and some of them are static and some of them are super clear. With the static ones, you're just not on the right frequency, on the radio frequency to connect to that station. And oneness is kind of the same thing. Oneness is finding that clear radio station that you can tune into heaven and the other side. So here's what I want you to know about oneness. Oneness, I said, is the highest vibration there is, highest frequency there is. And the angels are coming to our level of oneness so they can communicate with us, deliver messages. And I want you to know that if you've never felt oneness or experienced oneness, I don't want you to worry. I think everybody can get into oneness. It is one of God's gifts to us. And for me, I'll be honest, it took me quite a bit of time to actually feel what oneness felt like. And every experience of oneness is a little bit different. I have the generic warm, tingly feeling, expansiveness. And when I hear my other friends do their version of the oneness meditation, I feel something different every time, which I think is really cool. So it's not something that just quote unquote gifted people get, because I think we all have these gifts. God gave us free will and gifts and the opportunity to come back home and feel oneness, love, vibration. And that connection is already in you because you are a part of God, universe, source. And nobody can take that away from you. The analogy that I come up with for oneness with the angels is that it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you experience oneness, then you kind of can't forget what that feels like. It's kind of like a bike. You know, you learned how to ride a bike when you were a kid, and maybe years have gone past and you get back on a bike and you just know how to ride it, just like when you were 5 learning. Same concept here. Once you feel it, once you've opened that door to oneness energy, you can't not feel it anymore. Now, some people are not feelers. Maybe you see things in oneness. Maybe you hear messages in oneness. Maybe you have a knowingness that you're in oneness. So I want to just clarify that if you don't feel, quote unquote, feel oneness, there's nothing wrong with you. Maybe that's a clair that's just not up front yet. For me, I'm more auditory, so clairaudient, and clairsentient, clear feeling, and I'm developing my clairvoyance, my clear seeing, and my clear knowing. So take it day by day and ask for your angels to help you develop all of your gifts. Today, I'm going to invite you into the oneness energy at the end of the episode. That way you can listen to the whole episode. And then when you're in a safe space, then you can listen to the oneness meditation. So now, let's talk about relationships with your mother. So many of us are walking around today with complicated feelings about our mothers. Love that might be tangled in old hurt feelings or unmet needs, or maybe behavioral patterns or relationship patterns that might have repeated itself for years, might made you feel guilty about not just celebrating today when everybody else is. There's no shame or guilt. Those are lower vibrational energies. And your mother understands. So if your mother is still here on earth, Archangel Chamuel wants to meet you exactly where you are. So you don't need to have this perfect relationship to call upon Archangel Chamuel. Like I just said, he is there wherever you're at. So if you're ready to try to mend the relationship, try to put a foot forward to the relationship. If not, then Archangel Chamuel totally understands and just wants to be there for you. You don't have to have everything forgiven from your mother or have it all resolved or figured out, but he can help you kind of look into the relationship from a different perspective and kind of hold the complex energies of loving somebody, but also being hurt by them as well. He can help you soften the edges around that relationship. Soften the edges around your heart towards your mom. But not to bypass the pain, but just bring love to it. If you are a mother yourself and today feels a little heavy, Motherhood is one of the most beautiful things that a soul can experience in this lifetime. Archangel Chamuel is saying if you're carrying any guilt today, or about any moments that you wish that you did differently, or about the mother you wanted to be versus in the one you have been, Archangel Chamuel wants you to know that love is real, that you are doing something incredibly hard, and that even when it doesn't look like the way you pictured it in your head, Archangel Chamuel comes and gives you a hug and wants you to just receive love more freely, and the love that you give to ourselves. Sometimes we need to fill our heart back up, even when we feel at our lowest or feel that we don't deserve the love. Archangel Chamuel and feeling all of the angels giving you a big hug today. If your mother has passed, she is still with you. Your mother is just smiling. They believe that love between a mother and a child does not end when someone crosses over, and I 100% believe it. It's just developing a new relationship, a new language with them. It just changes from a physical perspective, but it doesn't disappear. She is probably part of your spirit team now, watching over you, sending you signs and messages. Archangel Chamuel wants you to feel her presence again, feel her love. And Archangel Chamuel can help you open this channel between your heart and hers across whatever distance. If you miss her today, and if the grief is still heavy, know that grief is just love with nowhere to go. And Archangel Chamuel can help you give it somewhere to go. So Archangel Chamuel and your mother is giving you a hug as well. And lastly, if today brings you grief or longing around motherhood itself, whether it's a loss from a child or longing to be a mother figure you never had, or complicated grief of estrangement, this place is for you too. Archangel Chamuel's energy is unconditional love, the highest vibration there is. And that goes the same with all your angels. They love you unconditionally. I always say, even the times when I don't follow their breadcrumbs or listen to their messages, they still love me unconditionally. And he doesn't ask you to, be okay on Mother's Day. He just wants to give you love and ask that if you need love and healing from him, just ask. And whatever you're carrying today on Mother's Day is welcome in the space. I just love Archangel energy so much. Archangel Chamuel comes with a pinkish reddish energy, and I hope any of the messages that came through today were something that you needed to hear. And I completely understand everybody's relationships with their mothers. Like I said, I have a great relationship with my mom. She's like my best friend. But I know that might not be the case for everybody. So your mothers and I and Archangel Chamuel just want to give you this invitation of love and connection. Whether you're ready for that connection or not, know that if your mother is still here and the relationship is complicated, that their soul self loves you unconditionally. If you're ready to start quieting the loud thoughts and connecting with your soul self, I have a free gift for you. My Home on the Other Side meditation is available right now at ChristinaAngelMessenger.com. It's my way of helping you begin your journey. The link is in the show notes. And the best thing I can say is that relationships of all kinds are complicated. And if you're ready and want to start this new relationship with them, whether you start it with their soul self first, your mother's soul self, and if you have a great relationship with your mom, let them know. If you didn't get to spend time with them on Mother's Day, because I know sometimes you might be in different states or different countries or towns, even just a little phone call. Just immerse yourself in love. Immerse yourself in love. And I want you to feel that oneness, love energy is always available to you. You can always come back to the oneness meditation. You can make your own oneness meditation or visualization. What Archangel Chamuel is saying. If you're not ready to speak to your mother, write a letter. And you can give it or not. And then get into oneness and either write the letter in automatic writing or after oneness, or just write the letter as if you were to send it, and you choose whether to send it or not. And ask for your mother or their mother's soul self to write back. And just let the pen take over and see what letter you get back. Don't edit, just anything that you sense, whether you hear, feel, see, or get a knowingness of, write it. And you might be surprised what messages come through the automatic writing session. Remember now that oneness is like riding a bike. Once you feel it, you can always come back to it. Even 1 to 5 minutes a day, if your space, if you could accomplish that. Sometimes I say, sounds kind of silly, but sometimes if you go to the bathroom or take a walk, you can totally do oneness while walking. I call it, it's kind of mindful walking. Just imagine yourself feeling in that oneness energy. That's how you connect with your angels and your guides and your loved ones. So if this episode touched your heart, I would love to hear from you. You can find me on Instagram at Christina Angel Messenger. You can send me a message there. I would love to hear anything that's come up for you today, or you can leave a review wherever you listen. It truly means the world to me for every review that I get, because I am just here to help more souls. Share this episode if this resonated. Share it with your mother, your friends. And if you're feeling called to go deeper, and you want a personal one-on-one session with me, you can book one at ChristinaAngelMessenger.com. And finally, to anybody that's listening, happy belated Mother's Day. To everyone holding a mother in your heart today, whether she's near or in heaven, I hope that you felt her love, or at least Archangel Chamuel's love, and God, Universe's Source's love. Until next time, friends, we'll see you next week. Have a great day. Hello, lovely souls. It's Christina here, your angel messenger, automatic writing guide, angel Reiki master teacher. Today, I want to share a meditation that helps you connect with your spirit team before going into any meditation or automatic writing session. This version of the Oneness meditation, which I adapted from my mentor, Julie Jancis, aligns you with the energy of oneness, God, universe, source energy, the highest vibration there is. This meditation will help you tune into your clear gifts, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. Let's begin by grounding ourselves with a few deep breaths before we dive into the Oneness meditation. As always, please do not operate any machinery while listening to this meditation. Feel free to grab a blanket or pillow. You can do this either sitting down or lying down, whatever is most comfortable for your body. If you are sitting down, you can either put your feet flat on the ground or cross-legged, whatever works for you and your body. Sometimes I'll do an automatic writing after the Oneness meditation, or I'll continue meditating to connect with my angels and my spirit team. At this point, you should be laying down comfortably or sitting down. As always, we're going to take a couple deep breaths into the Oneness meditation to begin to ground ourselves. I would like you to close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes or don't feel comfortable, bring your gaze down to the floor or to your hands. Start with a couple deep breaths. We're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I would like you to imagine yourself in your favorite outdoor location. Choose the one that comes first. That's your intuition telling you that's the place. I would like you to imagine that your shoes and socks are off so that you can feel the ground beneath you. Let's take a few deep breaths to experience this location using all of our senses, our clair senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Did your spirit team send you a sign or message this week? I want to hear about it. Submit it through the Soul Self template on my website for a chance to win a free private 15-minute session with me. One listener is chosen every month. Details are in the show notes. Don't miss your chance. What do you smell? Now that you've experienced your favorite outdoor location by imagining, by honing in all your clair senses, I want you to imagine at the bottoms, the soles of your feet are these roots. Imagine feeling in the texture of the earth or hearing the sounds of the nature as you connect with the ground with your bare feet. These roots coming out of your feet go far and wide, deep into the earth. These large roots keep going all the way down to the center of the earth and might be even surrounding the whole earth. Once these roots meet the center of the earth, there is this yummy, tingly, warm energy. This warm, tingly energy dances around your roots, climbing your roots like ivy on the side of the building, all the way up to your feet. This warm, vibrant energy dances around your feet, your toes, your ankles. This gentle flow of energy continues up your legs, past your shins, your calves, your knees. This warm, tingly energy continues up your legs, past your thighs, your hamstrings, to your hips. This vibrant energy gravitates to your root chakra, revitalizing it, cleansing it. You might even see your root chakra as a red orb of energy. This warm, tingly energy continues up your body, your spine, your digestive organs, to your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, cleansing and revitalizing those chakras. You might see the sacral as an orange globe of energy, the solar plexus as a yellow orb of energy. This soothing energy travels up your spine, past your rib cage, your lungs, to your heart, filling your heart. This warm, tingly energy cleanses and revitalizes the heart chakra. You might even feel your heart chakra lifting out of your body a little bit. You might see the heart chakra as a green orb of energy. You may feel an expansiveness. You might even realize what's happening to your other chakras, that your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root is lifting out of your body just a little bit, with a little bit more glow to it. This gentle, tingly energy continues up your body, all the way to your shoulders, down your arms, all the way down to your fingertips, dancing around your fingertips, making its way back your arms, to the shoulders, to the neck, revitalizing the throat chakra and the organs there in your neck. You might see your throat chakra with a light blue orb of energy. From this tingly energy, a vibrant flow continues up to your neck, to your head, your face, to your forehead or the third eye, cleansing and revitalizing it. You might see the third chakra as a darker blue orb of energy. This energy continues to the top of your head, cleansing all the hair follicles from front to back, side to side, up and down. This vibrant, warm, tingly energy is now going to cleanse and revitalize your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is now brighter than ever. You might see purple orb of energy where your crown chakra is. Looking back at all your other 6 main chakras, they all cleansed and revitalized and have a little glow to them. Might even be lifting out of your body. Now your main 7 chakras are radiating in God, universe energy, oneness energy. Now I want you to imagine at the top of your head is an opening. This opening can be as small as a penny or just large as a soup bowl or even wider. I want you to imagine that there's a waterfall above your head. This waterfall is a source of God's energy, the highest vibration there is. Cleansing your body, cleansing your entire being from head to toe, even enveloping into your auric field. Not only is it cleansing and rejuvenating your spiritual body, but also your physical body. Visualize this waterfall energy flowing through every cell of your body, completing your whole being, both bodies, spiritual and physical, from head to toe. As this energy surrounds you, it fills your auric field, creating almost like a protective bubble of oneness yummy energy. As you deeply immerse yourself in this oneness energy, this opens a door to a profound communication with God, Universe, Source, your angels, guides, and loved ones. While you bask in the flow of this beautiful energy, take a moment to appreciate how revitalized and cleansed you feel, how yummy you feel. This oneness energy surrounds you in love and light. God's energy, the highest vibration there is. Okay, friends, now it's time to gently return back to our physical space, our physical bodies. I want you to begin by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. This is bringing awareness back into your body. Notice any sensations that you're feeling in your hands or feet as you reconnect to Earth. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly start to open your eyes and allow the light of the room to fill your vision. I want you to take a moment to ground yourself in the present, feeling this warm, tingly energy, the oneness energy, feeling refreshed and connected with your spirit team. Whenever you're ready, I want you to carry this oneness energy with you, moving forward with clarity and love. Remember that oneness energy is always within you, guiding you on your spiritual journey. Thank you, lovely souls, for joining me in this meditation. If you feel inspired, take a moment to jot down any feelings or thoughts that came up during your meditation, triggering an automatic writing session with your spirit team. You might discover some valuable insights and messages that are hidden within those reflections. Let the pen take over. Write down anything that you're sensing or sense during your oneness meditation. Alternatively, you might choose to remain completely still and back into your meditative state, allowing the oneness energy to deepen and to connect with your spirit team using your clairsenses. I invite you to share your experiences with me, as each person's journey is unique and meaningful. Thank you for joining me today. And you may carry this peace oneness energy with you throughout your day. Wishing you a wonderful and enriching experience ahead for your spiritual journey. You can always come back to this oneness meditation or even create your own. Thank you and have a blessed day. Quieter voice, your intuition, your angels, your soul self. It's always there. Keep doing inner work to find it. Today's episode resonated, and hit follow or subscribe so we can keep crossing the bridge together. I'll see you next time.